Jay's Lowriders.
All right. Well, I had some technical difficulties. I was all set up and ready to start filming here or recording at 3, and I had a couple issues. I don't know why, but it would not let me get online. But anyhow, today I have a guest. Her name is Jaki. I briefly met her in Arizona. She was at the Arizona Super Show and at Frank's After Hop. So she'll be calling in. Excuse me. Damn it. How's everybody doing? Saturday. You guys doing any particular plans for Saturday? Hold on, here she is. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Jaki. How you doing?
I'm well.
You're well. How's everything over there in Arizona?
Oh man, it's super nice outside. Wish I could go out and enjoy it.
Yeah, I bet. Right now, well, where I'm at, it's raining. I'm originally from San Jose. I'm out here in California, and we're in Modesto, which is like an hour and a half away from San Jose. The Bay Area.
I know where Modesto is.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I lived in Oakland for like 4 years.
Oh, you did? So are you originally from Phoenix or
California?
Oh, you're from...
No, I'm in California.
Oh, okay. Where are you from?
Born and raised. All over California. So like Oakland, San Francisco, Los Angeles. Lived in Los Angeles for a really long time. San Diego, the Imperial Valley, all over.
Oh, okay.
All the way up and down. Mm-hmm.
You said Los Baños?
Huh?
Did you say you stayed in Los Baños too?
And say that one more time. I know I stayed in Los Angeles.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Los Baños. I was like, then.
No.
Oh, I said then you definitely would be already adjusted to the Phoenix heat.
Yeah, no, but I'm from the Valley, so it's like I spent most of like my grown up time in the Valley, and it's like 125 in the shade there. So.
Oh yeah.
The same. It's the same.
Oh yeah, the heat is crazy. I had some couple technical difficulties. I don't know, it couldn't load, or the light wouldn't come up. I tried to turn it on, and so I had to shut everything down and restart all over and get it to, I don't know. It was a connection with
I wish we could do that with 2020.
Oh, shit.
Just shut it down. Let's just restart.
Yeah, so I briefly met you in person, Arizona, at the.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't meet you. I didn't get to meet you or get pictures with you at the Super Show. I got a quick little clip at Frank's After Hop. It gets busy. I always end up meeting people after the fact sometimes. So you were at the Super Show. Was that the first time you were at the Arizona Super Show?
No, that's the second time I went. The last time I went, though, I wasn't there like shooting with anybody. I was just with my family. I took my kids because they'd never been to like a Lowrider show because we had been on the East Coast for so long. So I took my kids last year. So this year I was just like, I'm going to go with my homegirl, and we walked around, and it was so much fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, with what I see you doing a lot of modeling, different shoots. Have you done any like serious shoots with cars? I think you just recently posted something with, I think, a 59.
Yeah, I just did that shoot with the 59. I have 3 sets coming out with that. It's going to get published. I already have one magazine that wants a set of them. And I'm kind of in talks with a different magazine that wants a different set, because usually when I go out and shoot with that photographer, we do like 3 or 4 sets so that they can get published in different types of magazines. So we did 4 sets out that day. So 3 of them were with the car, and then one of them was just like bourgeois desert stuff, like my normal stuff.
Okay. So, how long have you been modeling?
My whole life, basically. So I'm from California. I lived in Los Angeles for a really long time. I started doing modeling when I was like a kid. Actually, I got into it. I didn't go to like regular school for a while because I was working so much as a like a child model actor thing, and then I got older. I went into high school, and it kind of slowed down a little bit because um, I don't know. They look for certain things in teenagers, and I was just not what they were looking for, I guess, at that time. So the job slowed down. So I just, went about my regular life and got married and divorced, once or twice. And then I just started getting back into it about 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay.
Like before Instagram started like really, really blowing up. And then I moved back to Phoenix 4.5 years ago. And that's when I really started just getting back into it, just because it's something I love so much.
Nice. The so yeah, I was actually going to ask you that because I saw that in your bio, and it said also acting. So you did most of your acting when you were younger, when you were a child?
No, I did 2 commercials last year. So I mean, it's something that I do. I have an agency. I'm with an agency. I get booked a lot through that agency. Like I was booked for Dub Show that got canceled.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I do that. As much as I possibly can. I audition on a regular basis for independent films. There's 2 that I was in that are on Amazon. I don't know. It's just something that I love to do. I love that, that industry. And so, yeah, I still do acting and modeling.
Nice. The so like the Lowriders, is that something you've always been interested in, or is it just like an avenue, or for your modeling?
No, dude, Lowriders are in my soul. First of all, like I grew up. Every city we lived in, there was some kind of lowrider show. There's always cruises, downtown. There's always that stuff. So those cars I grew up around. Okay. I love them. My friends have them in the valley. The kids that I grew up with in Imperial, a couple of them have lowriders and classic cars. My uncle was heavy into like classic car rebuilding.
Okay.
He's an old greaser, from the 50s. So he took me to all those like car shows and things like all different car shows, not just lowriders, but lowriders have always been like, I don't know, there's something about them. Like there's a history to them, right?
Yeah.
It's not just like regular classic cars. There's like a history and a heritage to them. So there's something super intriguing about them. I'm obsessed.
Nice. Yeah, I think that's what a lot of times people wonder, and like, I don't know if you have a computer in front of you, or if you see the live feed, but some of the questions I get on the live chat board here for the live YouTube, they asked if you have a lowrider, so or you.
If they what?
Do you have a lowrider or interested in having one?
Oh, so that's actually something I've been talking with my friend who rebuilds cars. Mm-hmm. I'm actually looking to get a 67 Impala. That's like my main goal, like it's Impalas are my favorite.
Yeah.
I love them when they keep them classic. I love them when they make them into hoppers. Like I just love Impalas. And there's just something about that 67 when you look in the rear view and you see that curve. And I just love it. So I'm looking for a 67, and my goal, I don't want to buy it just done. I really want to buy like just the frame and build it all the way up if I possibly can, or just buy it as little as possible and build it up to what I want it to be.
Yeah, 67. I like the curves. I like the whole back end on it and the way they sit when they drop to the ground. It's one of my favorite Impalas.
Yeah.
And I always said, if I get one, I want to get a 67 to play with, like, lift it.
Yeah, they look like they're going real fast.
Oh yeah,
even when they're not going real fast.
Yeah, it just sits. The way they sit, it's just nice. Yeah, and then so with all this, and really what I keep coming up with, and to let everybody know, like I started doing this whole interview thing because I don't have no shows to go to now because everything's on hold, right? So I just like, oh, I got to do something. I got to keep my YouTube going. And what plans did you have, if any, for any local shows that got canceled or in that area?
Man, so I was going to go with one of my friends who's from the Valley. We were going to go to the lithography show. We were going to shoot after. That's canceled. Like I said earlier, that I was booked for Dub Show to work with Volano Wheels. Canceled, rescheduled to August. There's just so much stuff that was going to come up. A lot of shoots. I had a couple of shoots in LA downtown. I was going to shoot with a car in front of the Nipsey Hussle Memorial. You know, all of these big plans that I had for, you know, really dipping my toes in the water as far as like, because I was a boudoir model and really focusing on that, but like my love is the cars. And so I was really going to try to go hard and go and shoot with as many dope ass cars and as I possibly could. And now it's just like, man, what do I do? So I've just been kind of just waiting. There's nothing really for me to do. I have friends who are photographers who are like, we can shoot 6 feet away, you know?
Yeah.
But like, you're not going to get what you need to get if you can't get close to the model and show her the back of the camera. If you need like specific lighting, you just can't keep 6 feet away when shooting if you're doing it right.
Yeah.
And so, you know, everything's really just postponed, and that's what I'm hoping. Like, all my April stuff got canceled and postponed to May. I've got, you know, several shoots that are in May that we're just at this point just penciling in, because right now you just have to take it one day at a time, right? And just stay busy. So yeah,
exactly. Like I said, I keep hoping. I'm like, I don't know how it's gonna be. I see Torres Empire, they canceled that, and that's in July. And there's another event out here in July that they haven't said anything about, and I hope that they don't cancel it. There's you know, some shows got pushed out to August. Really depending on how everything goes, and I keep saying this, they're supposed to lift all this first weekend of May, and that's Cinco de Mayo. So I just, you know, in a way, I jokingly, I know everybody's still going to be careful, but man, it might be a really good weekend to go out for Cinco de Mayo, because if you tell everybody they can go out the house and there's, you know, and so on and so forth, we'll see what happens. Gosh. Yeah, everybody, at least everybody will hit the strip and go cruising and stuff. So
it's for real going to be the biggest party, like the biggest block party barbecue that America has ever seen.
Oh yeah, it's going to be interesting. The we got people from Kansas City in here listening right now. Lodi, California, Mexico, you know, nice. San Leandro. I'm just looking at the message board because I don't want to leave anybody out. San Jose, and I'm sure there's other people that are not chiming in on the live that are watching. So right now, you're posting stuff you have on your Instagram. Do you have a website or anything like that?
Took my website down last year, revamping everything, kind of rethinking of what I want to do as far as moving forward. Really looking forward to like creating maybe merch, maybe posters, featuring some of these cars that I'm working with the owners. So hopefully, you know, in the future I can do that. What I really want to do is start hosting. I think that's going to be my next avenue as far as what I want to do, you know, in the entertainment industry as a whole. So.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, like, hosting. Yeah. Oh, Texas in the house. You know, I know a couple models that have gotten into that or had the opportunity. Candy and Chrome was one model I work a lot with, and I didn't work with her during the Arizona Super Show because she was actually hosting that show. So people were there that were there, seeing her on the big screen. You know, they talk to the vendors and interview people and so on. But she got that gig, and you know, anything's possible. I mean, sometimes
Absolutely.
it takes from, like, you're not going to get the pictures that you want, but you're getting the business, you're getting the notoriety. People are going to see you, and yeah, that's a great goal to have, especially if you have that actress behind you. I have already asked a couple models that turned me down for the interview, and it's because I think they're just scared to talk on camera. And I know some
Oh
that
yeah.
are really hard to get, like, on, like, so when I'm on camera at a show and I tell them, to talk or say something, they don't want it. They're really shy. Sometimes it takes people to
Yeah.
break out of that bubble, but I think, well, with your background, then it should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like anything's possible at this point. Like, you got to live every single day now
Yeah,
to the fullest.
exactly.
And now we got to really be grateful. Like, I did not know that I was not going to be able to make inappropriate comments to my bartender the very next weekend. And here I am, not able to make them. I will always, always, always be grateful for those moments now.
Well, yeah, definitely, and I like your work. I mean, whoever, I don't know, I'm not familiar with the photographers you worked with, but some of those images
Yeah.
are really done really well. I mean, your modeling, your poses, everything is great, and I give props to whoever took some of those pictures, because I really like. I'm like, well, I want to do that. Like, I mean, I've never took some of those pictures with the shadowing and everything, and that's always something
yeah.
I've been wanting to do, but I actually want to incorporate it with the cars. But at the same time, it's like, that's what like, when I met up with you and I, got the little clip and briefly, and then I looked up and I'm like, oh, okay, I know, I see, and I'm like, oh, all right. So that's why I was like, I think I had said I'm gonna try to get out there again. I was trying to go out there. I was thinking about going out there. I think it was the show in May at the Phoenix, what is it, the convention center. I was thinking about going out to that, and then all of a sudden, like, I had posted it one, and then the very next day, it's canceled. And I was like, oh, damn.
Yep. Yeah, it sucks. I hate it, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. We'll get to the other side, and we'll get to shooting. We'll get to working and getting together and cruising and just having a good time. We just got to get through this part of it.
Yeah, exactly. So, let's see, Tracy, California's in the house. They're listening. Yeah, part of it is that, definitely have to work together when all this changes. And
yeah, for sure. Yeah, dude, I've been doing this for so long. I feel like I come. I feel like I come to this industry with a different mindset, just because the way I'm used to working, I'm very much like lingerie, promotional, streetwear, things like that. And I just feel like I bring a different vibe when I pose with these cars. So yeah, I'd love to work with you. I think we probably put out something pretty dope.
yeah, definitely. And I'm thinking, like, even if for some reason they're not gonna let, like, big shows happen for, like, pretty much the rest of the year,
Yeah.
But other than that, life goes back to normal, then I'm actually probably gonna have to just start doing just strictly shoots. So, and it's always hard because everybody's schedule changes and so on and so forth for finding the cars and everything. But one way or the other, and for sure, I think at the end of the day, next year, I think, and this is why I keep saying, when the car shows come back, I think the appreciation that people have for these events are going to come back also.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. If we learned one thing, it's to be grateful for being at like events with each other, with other people.
Oh, definitely. So here's a good question. So how familiar are you with my videos? I mean, my YouTube. Do you watch YouTube? Do you look at the car show videos?
I watch car show videos all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I haven't seen yours though. I saw the ones from the Super Hop. I saw the ones from Arizona Super Show, like the very, very recent ones. I saw those.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just wondering because I mean, it's a different mix of people. Some people, they'll come up to me and they're like, "Well, what is your website?" And I'm like, "It's right here on my shirt." But then other people, they're like, "Oh, I watch your videos all the time." So, I'm still getting out there. Right now, I have 84.5 thousand subscribers on this YouTube channel.
It's a whole city.
Yeah. I'm trying. I'm pushing for hopefully 100,000 soon. And once we get once we get the shows back, I'm sure it'll get there. because yeah, I had a couple. I myself, and I keep saying this over and over. I canceled like 3 flights already. So who knows what's gonna happen now?
Yeah,
Let's see.
we'll get through it though. We will. Before we know it, we'll be back to car shows. Let's just keep positive.
Yep. Yeah. Someone was asking where I'm from. I'm from San Jose, California. So I'm from the Bay Area over here. And then
Yeah,
and I grew up in the days when there was cruising and you had a
yes,
pager and you know uh,
yes.
you had to
I had a
carry a roll of
pager.
quarters.
Yes,
So
absolutely. I'm from those days too. I may look young, but I'm not.
oh well, we won't ask you. We don't ask ages, right? 'Cause that's rude.
Because I'm going to tell you 30 anyway.
You're what?
I'm just going to tell you 30 every time. I turn 30 every single year.
Yeah. I'll see. I told everybody
Every year. I'm like, I'm 29, turning 30.
Oh, last year I had my second 21st birthday.
Perfect.
See?
Perfect. Your second.
Yeah, my second 21st birthday. Yep. So,
Perfect.
but the so for you, what do you? I mean, so right now, like I said, everything's on hold. Is there anything past the supposedly deadline of when they're going to lift this that you are hoping that you're able to attend or be at so they can know where to look for you?
I mean, I saw the Albuquerque Super Show got rescheduled, so I'm just really excited for just the shows to start to be back up. To be honest, I was really, really, really looking forward to dub shows because they have all those really cool custom-looking cars, and I was really excited to work with that wheel company and see the Michelada guy, Modelo Time in Jaki. Yeah, we were going to work together at the dub show and everything. So I was really excited about that. But, hopefully we just get back to it, dude. I'm just excited. I just want it to be over with. I want all the car shows to come back.
Yeah, definitely. Me too. It's like I said, at the end of the day, we just have to be grateful. Right now, we're all stuck. And either, if people are still, the people that are still working, maybe they have more time to work on their cars or,
I know, right?
Or, it's just in general, we'll see how everything goes. And, I mean, I'm looking forward to just being able to schedule stuff and get stuff done and put some stuff out there. And like I said, if I have to just schedule just like a weekend of shoots and just do shoots with cars individually, I'm probably that's what I'm going to be end up doing. So, and I have a bunch of credit to fly places right now because all my cancellations. Yeah.
Jeez.
So, we're definitely going to have to set up as soon as this thing changes, and we'll definitely set up some time to work together. How often do you come back to Cali? Do you visit at all?
Oh, all the time. My family lives there. My family's in Whittier and the Valley, so I'm out there all the time.
All right. Well, then
all the time, like once a month, twice a month. But I mean, now I can't go anywhere.
Yeah. Well.
So all of California sounds like it's closed.
Yeah, pretty much. The Bay Area I work in San Jose, and I still work. I'm a central employee, and whenever I step outside and look around, it's like being at work on Christmas morning. You really just
ghost town.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm really lucky. I still have a job. I work from home, so that's really nice. So I'm considered essential because I already work from home. But yeah.
So
I'm lucky, I guess, like that.
So you want to plug? I have it on here. I have it on the link to your Instagram. Is your Instagram public or private?
It is public.
Okay. So everybody.
It is public.
All right. So as you see, the link is underneath if you go to the information part of the YouTube video, underneath there will be the link to her Instagram. Do you have any other social media, Twitter, Facebook, anything like that you want them to follow or just you?
I have my Snapchat. My Snapchat it's just Jaki spelled the same way, but That's it. Just Instagram. I might get a Twitter because why not? What else am I doing, right?
Yeah, I have a Twitter, but I really don't use it much. You got to be really chatty on that one. Talk to people for it to
And well,
blow up.
sometimes I have snarky comments that people need to hear about.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe I'll do a Twitter too.
Yeah. Somebody posted alcohol sales are up 50%.
Huh?
Somebody on the chat board, they're like, "Oh, alcohol sales are up 50%." I'm sure.
Yeah, so are domestic abuse calls to 911, sir.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think. Houston, Texas. Shout out. Yeah, I think it's just that cabin fever kicks in. We got there's kids out of school, and then of course they're not going back now here in California. They're not going to go back for the rest of the year. So it's keeping them
Arizona
occupied.
either.
Yeah, and it changes your finances because they eat more.
Oh my God! I have
it's going to be
teenage children.
PG&E
and
everything's changing.
Oh God! They're making me so poor because they eat all the groceries the same day.
Yeah, that's
as soon as they get in the house.
Yeah, that's the fun of the teenagers. Well, I want to tell you thank you for calling in. I appreciate you giving me your time on short notice. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Because we just talked about this morning in a couple of hours. But
yeah,
hey, we got nowhere to be right now, most of us. Oops. Sorry about that. My timing on my camera went up and I had to restart it so they could see us. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Just double checking. For anyhow, we went, I have like a 30-minute recording time on my camera and on the camera.
Oh, yeah.
And the DSLR, style cameras, they only do 30 minutes at a time. But I didn't realize it went over because I started recording before I got live. But anyhow, like I was saying, definitely we'll have to set up something to, work together eventually once we can get out of the house.
Once outside opens back up.
Yeah. And then, you know what? I think I'll have to send you a hat. Maybe you can model that with some selfies.
Yeah, do it. I'll take photos. I have nice cameras. One of the things I'm actually doing is just using my own cameras.
Oh, yeah?
And taking pictures of my own self. Like, why not?
Right.
Why not learn it? I'm good at in front of the camera. I might as well get good at behind the camera.
All right. And I got one person asking for a shout out. So while we're still here, it's Aztec Boss, and he said he wants to do a shout out for his people for National Oil Well Varco in Navasota, Texas. I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, there's someone else chiming in. But yeah, so like I said, once again, thank you. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
And I really appreciate it. The video will be up on YouTube. So of course you can, let your people know you had an interview if they didn't catch it today. And we'll go from there. But yeah, definitely we'll have to do some stuff in the future as soon as possible. So
yes, it'll be fire. Right. Everybody get excited.
I know. Well, I don't know. It's hard to get excited right now. We don't have a release date. We're all on lockdown indefinitely.
I know a release date. Good evening, inmates.
Yeah. All right. Well, once again, thank you. And everybody go check out our Instagram if you got Instagram. And as of that, maybe we'll do something else, later on, maybe a different interview another time or something like that. So hopefully we can get some photos and more importantly.
Word.
All right. Well, thank you and have a good rest of your day and enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye. All right. Well, sorry about that with the over the time. I got to figure that one out. But I know I had to get an external recorder. So I don't have to do the pause thing. If the video paused on you, yeah, don't panic. Definitely. So if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. Please share the videos. Please check out all the videos. Once again, I'm working on um, pulling some old footage, trying to get creative. Maybe just put some slideshow stuff of photos from before that. I have a stock of photos. Um, but then again, maybe I'll put some stock. You know what? I think I'll do that. I think look forward to. I'll put some slideshow type videos with some regular music, oldies or something like that, so you guys can listen to. I won't make no money off it, but you'll be still, be here on my channel. Anyways, shirts, website, www.pincheslowriders.com. Go to the online store. If you're on your phone, it's the little 3 lines right there. That's your menu. Click that, opens up. Look at all the photos, check out the photos. Also, all photos on my website are available for print. If there's a picture of your car or maybe a car or something you like, there's model pictures as such. If there is, email me. The information is in my info on the website. If you would like a poster, I do 20 by 30 posters. Contact me and I'll give you a price. So any photo that's on my website is available in a poster format. I can get it printed for you. Shirts, I have the baseball tees, black and white. I have solid tees, all black. Those are all Pro Club. And I have snapback hats in different colors. Go to the website, check it out. Share my videos, keep watching. Thank you. And comment below if you keep wanting to, see more videos. And yes, I'm reaching out to certain models. Some have already turned me down, but I have some others lined up. So, and some other models you haven't seen for a while. But I'm lining all that stuff up and I will be doing more soon. So, all right. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And I appreciate all of you guys' support. Thank you.